Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos about marketing, branding and tips. I've been wanting to make this video for a really long time. It's actually miraculous that I was able to sit here and make this video today. Usually my house is too noisy for that. Something about what I'll talk about in this video. As a marketer, I've had the opportunity to work with many brands in the past, and I've had to go over the process of creating a digital strategy for them over and over again, and I've learned a thing or two in my experience, which I want to share with you all today. With how technology has evolved today and how information is being consumed, marketing has become more integrated, if anything else. But there are still some brands whose digital marketing strategies look like they belong in the 1990s. It's not very difficult to create a winning digital strategy. You just have to create a plan, stick to it, and be very strict with yourself. Step 1 is setting your goal. Now, do you want more awareness for your brand, or do you want more consideration for your product or category? Do you want more website clicks, or do you want more followers on your social media pages? Try to figure out what your digital marketing goal is, and that will set the tone for the rest of your plan. Step 2 is evaluating your current digital marketing strategy. Now for this, you have to take a step back and take a long hard look at yourself. What are your main marketing channels? Okay, is it website, is it social media, or is it your app? What is driving the most traffic for you? Which platform is it? Try to figure out the ROI that you have been getting from all the money that you're spending into marketing. Next step is to evaluate your competitors. Okay, a good competitor analysis will really take you places. Spend some time looking at their presence. See what platforms are they present at, what kind of content are they doing, who are they collaborating with, and why. The best part about digital marketing is that everything is so transparent because everything is out on the internet. Make use of that information. See what's been working for your competitors, and maybe it will help you in your strategy. Step 4 is consumer research. Now try to create different personas for your shoppers. Try to create a narrative and be specific. Who are your buyers? Where are they present? What are they searching for? The more specific you are, the more information you can gather, and this information will be really helpful in trying to understand if they are even interested in what you have to offer, and how can you make your product proposition look more appealing to them. What do they want to hear? How can you sell your product better? Step number 5 is brand positioning. So what do you sound like? What does your brand sound like? What are you offering to your consumers? What is the kind of space you occupy in their minds, and how are you ensuring that you're different from the other competitors in the market? Now, brand positioning is directly linked to consumer loyalty and their preference of choosing your product over others in the market. So you have to ensure that you come across as credible, as favorable and different from other brands, and you have to be very clear on what your value proposition is. Next step is setting KPIs and benchmarks. Now, KPIs are very valuable in managing performance and even getting better with time. Everything that you invest in should have a clear KPI so that you can analyze your results effectively. And then you set your benchmark, which is basically what you want to achieve. Measure every action using a clear KPI and check if you have gotten the expected ROI. Your KPIs can change quarterly, half yearly or annually, however you like. And in step 7, you get to work on your digital plan. Develop a keyword strategy, identify important keywords, work on improving your SEO positioning. Think about what you want to talk about on social media. Use the consumer research, the extensive consumer research that you did earlier. Use your competitor analysis, take insights from there, and think about how do you want to position your brand, how do you want to talk about your brand on social media. And the last step is to focus on constantly improving. Brands sometimes do not understand where they are going wrong. They either don't see value in their consumer data, or they are not able to connect with their audience. If they are not able to connect with their audience, they cannot sell them their product better, right? And it's very easy to get frustrated and impatient but you have to keep an open mind and understand that if you're gonna try and attempt 6 things, 3 of them may work and 3 won't. But you have to attempt all 6 in order to get to know what's working for you and what's not. So yeah, don't be impatient and do not expect astronomical growth, but look at it from a long-term perspective. I really hope this video was helpful, and thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have any comments or any questions, I would love to hear about them. You can type them out in the comments below and I will do my best to respond to all of them. Have a great day and a great week. Thank you. Bye.